Hey y'all, what is going on? I'm so glad the family is here. I'm glad to talk with you guys again today. We had fun last night. Some of y'all was in here with us for our impromptu family meeting, and we had us some good old laughs. And I enjoyed every last one of you. But like normal, this is a Wednesday, so we back to have our crown chat. Okay, so y'all saw the title, so we'll get into that in a little bit. Delicia, I'm so glad you said something because I absolutely did get my wish list item from you. Thank you so much. Oh my God. I'm going to show everybody when I finish with the topic for today the beautiful item that you got me off of my Amazon wish list. That was so cool of you. Thank you so much. I can't wait to show everybody because it's so cute and I can't wait to put it on. I love stuff like that. So let's see who all is in the room and holler at our sisters and our brothers if they here. Jam. Hey, boo. Candace Lane, the birthday girl from yesterday. How you doing? Hey, Chanel, Miss Sparkle, Gwen. Hey, Mo Walker. Oh, you was in the cut up crew last night. You was one of them cutting up last night. I'm glad you made it here today. Lady C Red, how you doing, darling? Christian Key, Esmane, how are you? Quasia, hey sis. All right. Who else we got? Tina. Mm-hmm. Megan. Yes. Velma. Velma Cook is our new royal family member. I hope you guys did this without me saying something. But if you did not, y'all please give Velma Cook a royal family welcome. Let her know that she is highly, highly welcome here with the royal family, and we're very happy to have her. Sending you lots of love and support, okay? That's right. Hit that like button as you come in, please. If you came in and got comfortable, you didn't hit the like button, y'all reach around behind you and hit it again. Girl, it's storming over here too in West Chase. It's storming right now. The thunder is out there just beating. Sound like a drum, girl. You know, back in the day they would have told us to sit on the floor. Linda Fauntleroy, how you doing? Good to see you. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's the love. Essence 818. Now, somebody, a little birdie told me today is your birthday. So happy birthday to you. Are you going to let us celebrate you at all? Or, I mean, y'all tell her happy birthday because she might not let us give her no cash apps. But if she does not, I want y'all to make sure that y'all like flood her with happy birthdays in the chat, okay? MR Spiller, my good sis, how are you? We got Sassy 1965. Okay. Who else we got up in here? Up in here. Hi, Vibe. How you doing? You was cutting up last night too. I'm gonna keep my eye on y'all. Okay. BJ Dez, how you doing? Oh man, what a beautiful day. Our resident sniper and best usher in the world with the wrench on deck. DC. Delicia, my girl is here, of course. Angie, you made it. All right. Happy to be happy. My good sis, all the way on the West Coast. So happy to see you, Jackie 1920, PBH. All right. So listen, you guys, everybody else gonna come in. You know how they do. Sometimes they don't get here on time, but they are here. Ty Bowden, how you doing? All the way from Long Beach, honey. All the way from Long Beach. Yep, y'all hit her with them happy birthdays. Flood her out with happy birthdays. Private Joy, how you doing? Rochelle Clark, what's up? You know your birthday is tomorrow. I ain't forgot you, so I hope you on the porch tomorrow when we start having fun with the fam so we can celebrate your birthday tomorrow. I am paying close attention. Smart Cookie, how you doing, gorgeous? All right. Lady D. Wait. Where she's at? Lady D Rose Hannah, one of our newest family members. How you doing? I'm glad you made it. Leslie Prim. Oh, wow. My DT is here. Yes. Alita is here. Y'all hit her with them happy birthdays. Essence says no cash apps. If you want to give something, if you want to give something, send it to Shanitra or pay it forward. Something not too big, just small, to let someone you know who could use an unexpected treat. Well, that's sweet of you. That's right. It's always nice to think of others. I like to do that too. Veronica Barnes, how you doing? Dana done made it in here. So listen, I'm so excited, Dornia. All right, all right. Miss Rochelle. Yep, y'all hit her with them happy birthdays. Don't even let her just flood her with happy birthdays. She's so sweet. She won't even let us gift her, but that's okay. If we can't gift her, maybe when this Carnival 19 is over, we'll be able to properly plan our royal family reunion. We got some good ideas ready to go. We're just waiting for the world to be safe for us to go. Karen Frazier, how are you? SFF. Rah Rah Ross Joy Online. Yes, yes, yes. So whenever the Carnival 19 is over, we're planning for our royal family reunion. So if we can get our family reunion plan, if we can get Essence there, then we can that way, y'all, we can get her, and she can't stop us from getting her. We can buy her cakes and cupcakes and love on her and everything, and it won't be nothing she can do. But since it's online, oh my gosh. She says my last name is Flood. Don't flood me. I love it. But y'all give her all that love anyway. S. Collins, how are you? So, that's just some more stuff we got to look forward to if the world ever goes back to normal. Because at this point, y'all, it's anybody's guess what's gonna happen. Savvy Mama, how you doing? All right. So, anywho, the housekeeping stuff, we got to get it out the way. I hate that part, but we got to do it, right? Love my dogs too. You made it. Hey, good to see you. So, the housekeeping stuff that we got to get out of the way is number one, please hit the like button. That is so important. If you haven't hit it, please hit it. If you are someone who if you know you like the royal family content, you know you like kicking it with us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is one of the most loving families on YouTube. We love each other, we support each other, we protect each other. So if you know you enjoy this family, you know you enjoy this environment, man, hit the subscribe button. You may as well join us. You can't beat us, just join us. Just have fun. You can't beat love, baby. Make sure you're a part of the family if you want to join Royal Family membership. The membership button is in the description box below. If you want to become a Royal Family member and you cannot afford to do so right now, for whatever reasons, no blame, no game, and I'm not asking no questions. You see my contact information scrolling. Get in touch with me so I can help you become a Royal Family member. Let us help, okay? My email is shanitra@philsdaughter.com and my Instagram is Shanitra_royal. Reach out to me anytime. Anybody in here can tell you I respond super quick. Hey Marva, how you doing? I'm glad you made it. Love my dogs too. I am glad you made it. Wonder Woman Marshall, part of the cut up crew from last night. I'm glad you made it too. Listen, I love y'all so much because we have demonstrated time and time again and time without number, A1, that we know how to have a good time, let our hair down, cut the whole food, not half the food, the whole food, and still come back up in here and be substantive, still be intellectual, still think, still be spiritual, still be real. And I love you guys for that, for just being whole people, just being real people. It means everything. Love you guys. Just simply, how you doing, gorgeous girl? Glad you made it. Our sis princess has made it into the building. I know that's right. You say like button and then subscribe. Soon to be a member on Wednesday. You are so thoughtful. I'm a giver too. Oh, I love you right back. We got Miss Juicy Couture. You on time. I know that's right, pretty girl. And Marilyn McGowan, our good sis. How you doing? I'm glad you made it. This is fun. This is fun. Yes, girl, real fun and whole because that's who we are over here. We're not one thing or the other. Nobody puts us in boxes. We're not gonna have none of that. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna let our hair down. And when it's time to be real, we're gonna be real because we have real things going on. We are nobody's class clowns. We are nobody's court gestures. And sometimes we have to talk about the stuff that's even sometimes the positive things, they can be hard to talk about, but it's good to get it out. It's good to have an environment where we're safe to do it. There will be no attacks. Even when we're having fun, there will be no attacks. Okay. Yeah, they were acting up last night. I wasn't doing it. I wasn't doing it. And even in having fun, if somebody comes in and does anything, against what we do over here, if anybody ever disrespects anybody in this family, I will personally take out the trash. You have nothing to worry about. So I love that we're creating a space where we can talk about the things that may be painful, may just be uncomfortable, or what have you. Hey, I am unique. Hey, Nacho Twins Mama, the Red Lipstick Hustler Lily. How you doing? And it's this is a good place to do it. I like the fact that we can talk about all of those things, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and really treat each other like family and support each other like family. Auntie Eva, one of the ladies cutting up on the porch last night. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Candace is putting out her thank yous from yesterday. Her and BJ Des, they celebrated their birthdays yesterday, and that was so nice. Also, a quick reminder, if you all have not turned in your birthdays, please make sure that you send it to my email, which is shanitra@philsdaughter.com, or contact me on Instagram at Shanitra_royal and send your birthday. If you put it in the chat, I can almost guarantee you I'm not going to remember it. You were misbehaving over there in Princess's chat, DC. You are the one who started all of the minutia that went on last night. Be free, B. How you doing? Sharon Brista, how are you? Sasha Ellis, good to see you. Yes, DC is always starting the stuff and then throw the grenade and run. Yes, that's right. She missed the front porch, but she did not miss it over there at Princess's house because she was the one who threw the first cherry bomb. Okay, she did it. Chi-Town, Maybelline. All right, my Instagram is. Oh, hold on. I was trying to click on it. Y'all know I'm slow. Okay, it's about to come back around again. In case you don't remember what I'm saying, it's saying it's Shanitra, which is my name, underscore royal. Shanitra underscore royal. I doubt you're gonna run into a whole lot of Shanitras. I'm willing to bet. Yes, DC talking about wood. Girl, you know. Oh, thank you so much. I love it. I love it. I like that. Laughter is medicine and knowledge is food. Awesome. Hey, top notch. Yep, sometimes we got to do that. And I know it wasn't our regularly scheduled cut up hour, but everything on life can't be on schedule. So you know how that was. Chi-Town say I was a sweetheart last night. Yeah, you were always a sweetheart, but you was also a part of the tomfoolery. Hey, my JC. Y'all tell our entertainment coordinator JC hello. Hey Lala. All right. So let's do our thing, right? You'll come back later to keep watching. Okay, gotcha. Because I know you're a busy lady. I know it. All right, Tina talking about we perfect angels. Yeah, y'all some perfect angels, all right. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all some perfect angels. Also, movie night is the 27th. So be aware. It looks like the votes have pretty much been tallied. Um, it looks to me like Harlem Nights is going to win. There's only 107 people who voted. There's well over 250 members. So I'm assuming that some of the members did not vote, or you just don't care what movie we watching and you coming anyway. And if that's the case, then we will be prepared for you. I can guarantee it. Okay. Black Diamond, you made it in here. I'm watching it though to see who makes it in. All right. Glad you made it. Okay. And for the Royal Talent Fest, make sure that you sign up and let me know. Please let me know whether if you're going to be um, competing or giving us any of your talents, and we'll be ready for you. Okay. So our topic for today, y'all, is After the Pain in my Betty Wright voice. Because y'all know that was a song that After the Pain. I can't sing because I'm hoarse again. But we got to talk about what happens after the pain. Okay? After in these family situations, friend situations, or what have you, always remember that there is an aftermath. That's after the pain. And we got to talk about how you move forward because moving forward is what we got to do. Moving forward is the part where we begin to heal. You have your acknowledgement, you have your moment. Yes, girl, that song is therapy. It sure is. Yes, it is. And some of these young folks don't know about after the pain. but after the pain is real. Okay. So you have to be able to talk about what happens after. What does the aftermath look like? What does that moment look like after you take accountability? After you draw your boundaries, after you learn that no is a complete sentence, right? Alita say you gonna be Vera Walker. Well, girl, I'm gonna be Vera Walker too. That's my favorite lady on that movie. And so when we start talking about the aftermath, right? We got to look at what some of these things look different. How they look different. Serafina, how you doing? How they look different. How the relationships are going to be different. Okay, the way they treated you before is going to be vastly different than the way they treat you now, and it may not be the way you think. Okay, I'm going to talk about my own situation today, just a little bit. I ain't gonna get too heavy into it because ain't nobody got time to be pulling no lashes off and all like that. But just to draw some parallels um, for myself. And as a matter of fact, let me throw the link here so that way if any of you want to share your experiences of the aftermath. And the reason we do it, y'all know, is because anything that you have gone through, someone else may be able to benefit from it. They may be in a similar situation, and we want to always, consider that and honor that. It's very important that we do, in my opinion. Now, once you make these changes and you set your boundaries, you have to prepare your mind for what comes after, how you're healthier, how things look for you after you've done these things, and how people are going to see you. We got to talk about the various people, the various groups of people in our lives, and really consider what that really looks like. Now, the first group of people that I want to talk about, because these are the ones that I like. I like all of them, really, in a way, because they all teach us something. But when we start really talking about the groups of people that we need to consider in the aftermath, after we've done the work, after we made those decisions to stop engaging in self-harming behaviors, are the people we love, the good ones. Let's call them the good ones, right? So now the good ones, after we take accountability for our part in things, after we let them know that, hey, some of the things you were doing didn't make me feel so great. Hey, Demi P, I saw you slip in. Y'all can't get nothing past me. I saw you. I saw you. Okay. Lala Chanel says that's what's going through. That's what I guess you're going through after those premarital counseling sessions last week. Yes, the aftermath. What happens after you sit down and recognize what boundaries need to be set? What happens after you make the conscious decision that, okay, these behaviors I'm not going to tolerate anymore? What happens after? It's like, after the morning after the night before. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you do. So let's talk about the good ones. When I say the group that I call the good ones are the people who love you. Hey, D. Nicole, how you doing, darling? The people who love you and they mean you well, but they were not giving you what you needed in your exchange with them and in your relationship with them because maybe they didn't understand what it was that you needed. They didn't understand how what they were doing was harming you. That's right, Frankie Beverly. You better say it after the morning after. Okay, that was my song. Hey, DS, you made it in. So we got to talk about, what happens in those relationships with the good ones. A lot of times, I know when it's the good ones and it's the people that we know mean us well, and they don't want to harm us. They were just engaging in exchanges with us that they didn't know were harmful, right? And so we're thinking because they are the good ones, and we're telling them, what hurt me and what made me feel bad, and they've acknowledged that, what, I didn't know that that hurt you. I didn't know that me saying those words were a trigger for you. I didn't know that that's how it made you feel. A lot of times we have this romanticized idea that everything's gonna be perfect. Oh, now this man is going to come home and he's going to kiss me on my cheek every day. He's going to ask me how my day was because I told him I feel like he doesn't value what I do in the house. You're thinking that all the things that y'all discuss are going to be fixed just like that. Well, guess what? It's not. It's not. It's still going to be some relapses. You just have to use the tools that you learn and remind them, hey, remember we talked about this. And remember, these are some of the things that don't make me feel so great. And you're going to still have to do the work. The work is not going to be magically done because you set the boundaries, because you acknowledge things that went down, and because they said that they understood it and they love you and they didn't know they were upsetting you or hurting you. It ain't gonna happen like that. So just get that out your mind. Understand that you're still gonna have to do the work. Marcella made it through. Hey sister, how you doing? That's right. It's not gonna be over. It's not gonna be over. And yes, when you know better, you do better, but you cannot think that there's going to be a magic pill because there's not. So you just gotta understand that with the good ones, it's still gonna be good. You're still gonna get progress, but you're gonna have to continue to do the work and look for opportunities to help each other use the tools that you picked up in therapy, if you went to therapy and counseling, or look for ways to create tools so that y'all can help each other after you talk. Angie says, love bank deposits need to come just like your paycheck on the regular. That's true. That's all true. So you have to be aware. And my scribe says, lesson for today, we expect everything to be perfect, but there will be relapses. This is where we need to do the work. And he's using the royal mirror. Yes, that's definitely a mirror situation. All right. All right. Hey girl, I know that's you. All right. So there's that. Those are the good ones. But then we got to look at the ones that may not be so great. We got to look at the people who were engaging in some very harmful behaviors with us. Thank you so much for the super chat, Marcella. She says, I love you. I'm so excited visiting the royal family. Well, we're very excited to have you, and you are highly welcome as always. Very happy to see you. And so the ones that we want to talk about next are the problematic ones. These are the people who may or may not have been engaging in some abusive behaviors with us. They may have been engaging in some using, some abuse, some negative energy and negative attitudes. And, the ones that sometimes are just selfish. These are the not so good ones. Okay. Hey, LaPriest. Some the not so good ones, what you can expect and what you have to look forward to a lot of times is that they don't feel so great about you setting boundaries. And the reason they don't is because we usually have allowed bad behavior for a long time. We have usually allowed these people to be, what did Charlie Murphy call it? Habitual line steppers. They've been stepping across the line habitually. And we've been allowing it, right? And because we've been allowing all kind of, habitual line stepping, once you draw a boundary and there's no longer a line in the sand and there's a brick wall and you make your no be no, we have to look forward to the fact that the problematic ones or the not so nice ones will not be very excited about those boundaries. Yes, the problematic ones, the selfish, self-serving ones who always want to violate your boundaries. Please understand, fam, they're not going to be happy with that. It's going to be some cranky people, some angry folks, and be prepared for your narrative to change in your friend group, in your family. Um, yeah, you do teach people how to treat you. So you do have to retrain them. You do. But be aware that because for years, sometimes we taught these people that they can handle us any kind of way. We got to be aware that our narrative within our family or friend group may change. Hey, Sharon Swain, we got to be aware of that. There's going to be times where you're going to become the villain. I said it. You are going to become the villain. Your name is going to become mud, and be prepared that they're going to say, they're going to call you a few choice names. The story may turn into, you so mean. She has changed. Okay, so be prepared for these. What's some of the other things they say once you set the boundaries? Y'all tell me in the chat because y'all know about this stuff. I'm not the only person that knows about it. Christian Key says right, but they will get over it. And if they move around, oh well. But my no means no. That's true. What's some of the things they call us when those boundaries are firmly set in stone. I want to hear from some of the ladies who know what I'm talking about. Yep, the Smart Cookie says you're not fair. You're definitely going to get that. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're going to be big mad. That's sure. That's for sure. They start telling you that, your name turns to mud. That's right. That's right. DT says another lesson. There will be people who will change the narrative among family and friends about you. This is where you must really hold strong to the boundaries. Yep, they'll say you're acting brand new. That's right. I've heard that one before. I heard it a few times. Ungrateful. Yep, you'll become stuck up. Mm-hmm. They'll call you evil. Yes. They'll call you selfish. Uh-huh. Yep. You just saying that now. Yep, yep, that's a good one. You're acting funny now. You're bitter. Mm-hmm. They'll say you're uppity. Yep, she say hit the like button. Yep, yep. Oh yeah, Dana, I've heard that one. Dana say you're smelling yourself. They'll tell you that in a minute. Yeah, girl, I got called disrespectful so many times. It don't make no sense. And one of them got mad. Oh, girl, Melisha, you came with a real one. Oh, she say, you forgot where you came from. Yep, they'll do all that to you. And let me tell you what all that amounts to. All of those phrases that we've heard once we set those boundaries, right? Girl, I've been called mean so many times, and there's no truth to it. Not an ounce of it. Okay. But all of those phrases, all of those words that are used, I want you to take them and file them in chapter 13, which is the trash can. And I don't want you to take them too seriously because those are all tools of manipulation. That is a means of some people, some of the not so nice ones, of putting you back in check, of making you take down those boundaries. Like move the rope, move the velvet rope, and allow me to continue to be a habitual line stepper. Okay. Some people don't like when you put the boundaries up, but you have to for your own mental health and you have to protect your resources. And remember, our resources are material, they're spiritual, they are our energy and our time. We have a right to protect those resources. And some people want unencumbered access to your resources, and you have to say no sometimes. Simple as that. As simple as that. Oh yeah. Yep. Christian Key said they'll tell you they done and call the next day. They will. They will. And then they'll tell you only think about yourself. Right. And that is hypocritical because what they're doing is they're thinking about themselves and how what they can take from you will affect them. They're not thinking about that as they keep taking from you and keep withdrawing from you, that what they're taking, they're leaving you at a deficit. They don't care. They don't care. They just want to take, 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 and take. And then I'm going to go you one further with these same folks that will take and take. Okay. There are times where when these people who are taking from you, they literally resent the fact that you have it for them to take. Let me say this again because I want to put in perspective these not so nice people so that you won't fall for any of the manipulations. DT says, mirror lesson one. All words are or horrible phrases that were said about us should not be taken seriously. Hold strong to the boundaries and to your resources. Very true. Okay? Very, very true. Now, some of the same people that are taking from you, they're taking your material resources, your time, your energy, your spiritual resources, and they're taking from you. These same people, the reason they don't have a problem taking that way, the reason they don't have a problem trying to be manipulative, the reason they don't have a problem trying to put you back in check so that they can keep leeching off of you. Remember that leech craft that we discussed before. The art of sucking other people dry. We're talking about some of these vampiric people. Okay. Some of them already resent you. So don't allow yourself to be manipulated into, well, now they feel bad about me. Now they think I'm a bad person. It's not that now they think you're a bad person or now they don't like you. Darling, they didn't never like you. I want you to understand that. Okay. The people who can treat you that way, they already had some sort of a negative feeling toward you, or else they could have never treated you that way. There are some of them that will take from you. And like I said, they will literally be mad at you because you had the resources for them to take in the first place. Megan, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you so much. That was so awesome. And everybody who supports the stream, supports the channel, you don't have to support and you do, and it means a lot to me. She says, thank you for creating a safe space and continuously giving the tough love I never knew I needed. Oh, I love you so much. You go, listen, don't endanger my eyelashes. They're in danger right now because you're so sweet. Trav says, been there by family. They are toxic too. It's okay to say no. Yes, it is. High Vibe says, vampirism usually comes from narcissistic people. It's true. There's a certain level of selfishness that has to exist in order for them to do that to you or anybody else. Lala says, being transparent. This is why I'm struggling going through with my marriage. Well, it's tough. It is. But if you do the work, I listen, I trust that your marriage will be beautiful and God is going to bless it. So we're going to think positive. BJ Dead says, I enjoyed last night. I did fall asleep with the royal family on. I'm glad you had fun, birthday girl. D Free B, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Bless you so much for supporting the channel and supporting this particular live stream. I really appreciate that. Yes, more things that they will say. So we're talking about people who have mastered the art of leeching off of other folks. And when they start using those words to manipulate, when they start using those tactics to break you down and make you feel as though you've done something wrong, it's basically a means of causing you to feel guilty for protecting your own resources, be it energy, time, material, or spiritual. They're trying to make you feel guilty so that you will remove the boundaries and allow them to continue to practice their craft of leeching. JC says some of us need to let go of the need to be liked. Just be a good person and know that some will love you, some will like you, and some may hate you just because they can't be you. That is so true. You got to get rid of the need to be liked. Hey, at the end of the day, the people who value the goodness in you, they're going to love you anyway. And you can't allow people to make you feel bad for protecting your resources while they're steadily protecting their own, because vampiric people, they don't give out, they only take in. So watch a person's actions and you can kind of get an idea of who you're dealing with. DT says, mirror lesson number 2. Vampiric people are draining towards you and use words to allow them to use you. Ensure you recognize them and say no to those people. Very, very true. And when I say they will resent you for having the resources, okay, here's an example. This one's a little close to home, but it is what it is, right? You know that's what we do in here. We talk about the stuff that ain't so pleasant. Me too. I put mine out there too, so that way we're all being vulnerable and open together. I grew up in a situation. Some of you know me well, so you know me more or better than others, so you've heard a little bit of my story, and some don't. The situation I grew up in was really it was interesting. I had a good family and a bad family all at the same time. There were lots of good attributes that we benefited from, and then there were lots of negative things that were happening that actually caused harm to the children growing up in those situations. I grew up watching my mom, who was the second oldest out of 6 children. Would have been 7, but my grand lost one. Um, she behaved like the oldest. She took care of her sisters, much like y'all get that energy from me, that big sis energy, that auntie energy. I get that from her. So if you want to thank anybody, thank Emma. Her name's Emma. Always thank Emma. But I watched her do that to her own detriment. She did not protect her resources, material, energy, spiritual, or what's the fourth one? Y'all help me. Material, energy, spiritual, mental. Why am I losing my fourth one? I keep telling y'all I got brain fog and I keep losing things, but it'll come back to me. But she didn't protect any of her resources. Not even her children from these people. Yes, emotionally. Thank you, Treya. Um, the issue was she had her sisters who literally, thank you, DC, literally resented her for being the strong one while feeding off of her strength. What I mean by that was they literally made all kind of bad choice after bad choice. And no matter how bad of a situation they put themselves in, she would go flying into the rescue and bail them out. When she married my father, then it became his responsibility to bail her sisters out. They could come and live up and lay up in her house, eat her food, sleep on her settee, bring their children for my daddy to feed. These are the kind of people I came from. And I'm very honest about it. They're not nice people on my mama's side. They really weren't nice folks at all. And they loved her. They loved being, how do I want to put it? They loved being able to run to Emma if there was a problem because they knew she was going to make sure they were okay, be it food or what have you. We would take trips, y'all, and visit my aunt in Atlanta. And I remember being there one summer, and she and her husband both had decent jobs, and they were irresponsible, and water got cut off. My mama jumped up, put her cape on. Oh, let's go pay your water bill. She was that type of a sister to them. So honestly, when you all see me trying my best to be a good sister to you, that's who I learned that from. I learned to be a good sister from my mother, but I also learned what it looked like when people benefit from your strength and resent you for it. Those same women that could run to her for material resources, they could run to her for her time because she would give it up. They would come to town, drive to Ocala, Florida to visit, and she would take her time and do everybody's hair in her house. She would take her time and cook food for days in her house to put them up. They never had to buy so much as a sandwich. The same people that she would put her energy into protecting them, even against us, her own children and her husband. We couldn't even point to them and say they did anything. She would defend them with the last drop of her blood. And these same people, they actually resented the fact that she was the strong one. And because they resented her, they did all kind of horrible things to her and then by extension to me and my other siblings because we were her children. And I gave you all that information, not just to, air out dirty laundry, but to make you aware that you shouldn't allow these people to make you feel guilty for drawing boundaries. You absolutely should not, because these are the same people who are only doing this to you because there's already some sort of underlying resentment. Usually there's definitely some negative feelings and attitudes, and that's why they don't mind doing that to you in the first place. I personally experienced when I grew up, became more self-aware, and I decided to stop engaging in self-destructive and self-harming behaviors. When I put boundaries up, y'all, these same terrible women and some of their children, some of my cousins are cool as I don't know what. Some of them, I would put them on my head and wear them like a hat. I love them so much. And some of them are toxic like their mothers. And these same people, y'all, when I put the boundaries up, guess what my name turned into? She's mean. She's nasty. She's disrespectful. Why does she act like that? She hates us. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. I love them all, even the horrible ones. And some of them are truly horrible. I promise you. If I could let you see them, you would shake your head and you'd probably run in the other direction if you had good sense. But I said all that to say, please be aware that these names and the things that they call you, the things that they say about you, it's only a means of wanting to manipulate you. And then when they finally accept that they're not able to manipulate you, be aware and be ready. Hey, I am Tavonda. Be ready for the fact that your entire family dynamic or friend dynamic may change. Yeah, they may call you a name like that, and that's not nice, and they shouldn't call you that. But be aware that the entire environment, the entire landscape of that family may change for you. It may change for you. It may turn into you are the villain forever. You may become Cruella in the family. It can happen. It's happened to me. You just have to stand on your square and recognize that the not so nice ones, when you let them know the behaviors that they're engaging in that harm you, when you actually use no as a complete sentence, when you say no, you absolutely cannot talk to me that way. No, you absolutely cannot make, you know, nasty comments about my appearance. No, I'm not going to allow you to insult my children. I'm not going to allow you to say things to me that you shouldn't say. No, you can't use my resources at your whim. No, you can't. Absolutely not. And be aware that when you put your foot down, that the environment changes and you have to be okay with that, is what I'm getting to. High Vibe says, that sounds so familiar. What is it about women, though? My mother and her sisters have a lot of jealousy that they tried to push on to us, the children, nieces and nephews. Oh, yeah, it happens more times than not. And that's why I said, even though I don't like talking about stuff like that, let's put it out there because I don't want people to feel like what you're going through, that you're alone and nobody else is going through it. Others have gone through it with you. It's not normal, but it's something that does happen. And we have to acknowledge it so we can be better, right? Hey, Christian. Oh my God, I can't believe you came to holler at me.
Oh, sorry. There we go. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to get to talk to you. I always see you in the chat, but I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity. Hey, Dan.
Oh, look, that's how I feel talking to you.
Oh, wow. So how you doing?
I'm doing better. I just got out the emergency room and all that great jazz, but I'm doing good.
Okay.
I just wanted to give a little brief story time, like how you did, basically.
Mhm.
Um, my situation is with my older sister. We're 10 years apart. She's the oldest. I'm the youngest. But
Mhm.
it's always been a separation thing. It's just us with my mama. We got two different daddies. Um, my sister had 3 kids, didn't want kids. I wanted kids and never had any. So I always raised my niece and nephews, and I was
Mhm.
always made to. Like if my sister wanted to go to the club or she just wanted to go hang out with friends, my mama would make me stay at home and watch her kids. I was 16, she was 26.
Girl, I've been there.
So it was very irking and irritating for a 16-year-old to have to stay in the house all the way up until I was 18. And when I got 18, I left. I felt bad for my niece and nephews because I felt like I needed to be there for them, but I couldn't let my mother keep controlling my life and letting me miss out on my life because she wanted my older sister to, I feel, to have a great grand life that she never did. My mama wanted all these, what's the word I'm looking for? My mama wanted my sister to be almost all these grand things, and she never became that, and I did. But instead of me getting recognition for it, it's just like you just doing what you're supposed to be doing, you
Right.
know? And I always felt like my mama treated me and my sister different for one thing because my mother was married to my daddy, and my daddy left when I was like 4. My sister's dad left when she was like 2. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if something happened when my sister was younger, but it's like, for example, my sister can get away with calling my mama a bitch and a hoe. But if I did
Hey,
it, I got punched in my mouth. So
which
that's the
is the
difference of,
right way. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Saying stuff
you
like
know, the
that.
both of us. So
Okay.
it was weird. Like, and I did everything you wanted me to do. Graduated, didn't have no kids, young, all of this shit. But everything you told us not to do, my sister did it. And it's like, she never got punished for the shit. And it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm cussing everything. I'm sorry.
Girl, speak your
But
mind. Watch yourself.
but
You're
it just,
house. Come on.
yeah, I had to basically say no to my mama, to my sister, tell my niece and nephews, I love y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And I was always be here for y'all. But for TT to get her sanity and not
Mm-hmm.
go off and kill everybody in this house, I gotta
Yeah.
go.
And
So sometimes
how
you,
did your mom and your sister change toward you once you finally put your foot down?
it's finally now they ask instead of telling me what I'm finna do. You know,
Okay.
come over here and get them and take them to practice. Excuse you?
Yeah,
You
no.
want me to if I'm free? to come get them and take them to practice, I'll let you know and I'll call you back. So now they have a better attitude. I won't say the favoritism has changed between us, but it's more so of a understanding now that
Right.
Christian ain't going.
That's right. And that's the thing. And at least they changed their behaviors and they didn't
Right.
just, turn you into a monster. Because baby, when I say if y'all heard the stories these people would tell you about me, y'all would be scared to talk to me. You would swear up and down that I breathed fire. I had talents. I ate. I ate the villagers in a small village in the South Pacific. Like they tell some ridiculous stories on your girl. They do, and it's
But
because
they
like.
put you.
But the thing is, but I didn't even do anything. All I did was say no, Christian. That's all I
Mm.
did. I said no. The making rude comments here, Landra, jumping in there, you know, oh, well, you sure gained some weight. Why they sitting up shaped like an iced potato? You think I'm gonna spare you? I'm not. I'm gonna
Thank
pay
you.
you that insult back, and I'm gonna let you know. Now that didn't feel good, did it? Now we can do this all day, and you're not gonna like
Mhm.
the way you feel when I finish. So let's not do it. I love you. Let's act like we love each other. Like literally, that's the attitude I come with. I stand 10 toes down. I'm made out of concrete, I promise. We're not going to do it.
Right.
And it's like once I draw that line in the sand and I'm telling you, no, we're not doing this. Baby,
Mhm.
be ready because the people who love you and are just engaging in bad behavior, and it sounds like your mom and sister loves you, but they will both be engaging in bad behavior for different reasons. They
Mhm.
changed their behavior. They didn't even try it no more. It's like, nope, Christian ain't going for it. So let's try to talk to Christian like we got some sense. Like, you know what, Christian, do you mind? You think you got time? People change it up. But those not
Right.
so nice people, they don't do that. They don't say, well, do you mind? They just won't ask and they grumble amongst themselves and she ain't gonna help you. She's so nasty. They say
Mhm.
stuff like that. And it's okay. And I want us to be okay with however it happens. Even if you can tell they still got a little tube, but they change their behavior, be okay
Yeah.
with that. You have to accept that, you know what? If this is who we have to be to each other from here on out, I'll accept it. This is just who we got to be. Because I
Mhm.
can't allow you to keep harming me. See, that's the key.
Exactly.
hmm And I'm glad you did that for yourself and stepped up and just said, you know what? I can't let you keep doing that to me.
Right.
I love
That's
you, but
right.
I love me more. And I think that's the biggest mirror moment to take away from this is you got to love yourself more than you love them folks. It's cool to love them, but don't be so busy loving them that you forget to love you.
Right. And ain't nothing wrong with loving yourself more than anybody else.
Okay, self-preservation is the word of the day.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Don't be in
ma'am.
such a hurry to make them feel good or relieve their discomfort because that's what some of those rude and nasty words are about is to show you, oh, you're causing me pain or you're causing me discomfort. You're making me feel bad. That's for you to backtrack and change your decision. And
Right.
we
And no.
put our feet, dig your heels in and say, I'm sorry that it makes you feel bad. I'm sorry that you feel that way, y'all. We got to sometimes turn into what you call them customer service people. What are people in customer service when we call on the phone in the call center? What do they say
Yeah.
when they can't do something? I'm sorry that you feel that way. We have to become customer service representatives. That's the word. That's what they do.
Right.
We have to become that. I'm sorry that you feel that way. When they start asking you for money and they ain't never paid you back a quarter they borrowed, and you have to
Or
say no,
don't even give you money. You can't get a dollar or 50 cents from them ever.
ever. Every time there's an exchange, it's from your hand to theirs, and you say
Mhm.
no, and they pull that, oh, you acting brand new, you thinking you
Mhm.
all that blase skipping. Hey, I'm sorry that you feel that way. I'm
Right.
so sorry that you, and that's all we can do is be good customer service representatives. I'm sorry that you feel that way. When they start saying you nasty because you won't allow them to abuse you, well,
Mhm.
I don't know that I've ever been nasty. I'm sorry that you feel that way. And
Right.
you have to be okay with that because sometimes setting those boundaries, y'all, may even mean goodbye. And that's okay too. It's unfortunate. I will grieve over you just like you died. I might even go buy some chicken and put on a black dress. But I'm going to accept your absence in the place of your abuse. I want y'all to
And
catch that.
talk it about. Yes,
That's right.
ma'am.
Sunshine, sunshine, say, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I like that. Hey, Jaja, you made it in. It's true. We have to do it.
It is. It's
That's right.
crazy.
You
So
have
I
to.
just wanted to get up here and tell my little story. I gotta go. I gotta do the physical therapy thing. So I
Oh, how
love
you
you and
feeling?
I love the royal family. I feel better.
All
I'm
right.
taking my medication like I'm
Mhm.
supposed to and getting it together. So
All right. Well, we
yes.
love you, and I will be adding you to our family prayer list over here. You know we got your back, and you know to call contact me if you need me for anything. Okay.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank y'all,
You're
royal family.
welcome. Love you. Bye bye.
Love you too. Bye bye.
So her story is a perfect example of how it has to go. Sometimes things change, and y'all, even when they don't go away, sometimes hold on, I see it sticking. One minute. All right. I saw I had to switch up. I saw it stick. But sometimes, even if they don't go away, we have to be aware that our dynamic may change. We may not be as close as we once appeared to be, and you have to consider and recognize that hey, maybe you weren't that close in the first place. Maybe you just thought you were. And that's okay too. That's okay too. And we have to be okay with those relationships changing. We have to be okay with those family dynamics changing. We have to be okay. Sometimes the marriages have to change when you bring things out and put it on the table and you lay it down and say, "Hey, these are deal breakers for me." So once you put your boundaries in place and once you say what you clearly and clear what you clearly will and will not allow in your life, be aware that the changes are going to come. It's either going to be a positive change and you're going to keep doing the work together, or it's going to be a change where they have to either distance themselves, change their behavior towards you and be unhappy about it, or they may completely remove themselves from your circle, and that's okay too. We have to be okay with goodbye. I want y'all to learn to be okay with goodbye. Accept their absence in the place of their abuse. Always be willing to do that. Lala says, "What I tell them is it's above me now." I like that. It's above me now. Yes, once it gets to a certain point, go straight customer service, honey. "I'm sorry you feel that way," or "It's above me now. Sorry for the inconvenience." Whatever you come up with. Natural Born Queen says, "Hey, Royal Family, dropping in to say hi. I'm still at work." All right. Well, I hope you're having an awesome day at work. Sunshine says seasons and reasons type of friendships. Yes, sometimes people need to go, and that's okay. Let them go. Help them pack. Jaja says, How do you deal with the isolation from those who are through blood and closest to you? By being a whole person and learning to spend time with yourself, enjoying spending time with yourself, being open about it, trying new experiences, taking yourself out on dates. I could go on and on. There's so many things that you can do to fulfill yourself and fulfill your time. Isolation is one way to look at it. To me, I look at it as solitude. There's nothing wrong with solitude. Make new friends. Take a painting class. Take a cooking class. Go to one of those sip and paint situations where the men get naked and paint them on the canvas. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Have fun. The world is a big place. You don't only have to socialize with the people who you've always known. Learn new people because sometimes the old people just ain't no good. DT says, mirror lesson number 4. We have to be okay with change and also accept goodbye and absence over abuse. I love the way you sum it up, DT. I love it. High Vibe says, I understand better people are a season, reason, or a lifetime. You understand better. Yes, we have to do it. Everybody ain't a lifetime. And if they are, even if they are a lifetime, we have to understand that it doesn't mean that throughout that lifetime, the nature of the relationship itself will not change. That's right. I love me some me too. It took me a long time to love me some me, but once I figured out that I'm one hell of a girl, I decided I was gonna love me over everybody except my babies. Okay. High Vibe says yes. I need to do that. Point paint naked men. Yes, always. Hey, I really I support that. I think it's a great idea. I'm definitely with it. Go ahead and paint naked men. Go to the classes where the men drop the robe, get your paint, get your glass of wine, have a ball. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Queen of Cheesecake says some people are here for a season and others are here for a lifetime. True. Mo says free your mind and your ass to follow. You know what? I'm a firm believer in that. I've said that for years. JC says it benefits you to find your tribe. It brings you joy. I'm often in solitude, but I love to be around like-minded people. Y'all are my tribe, and I appreciate you, and we appreciate you right back. Right back. Don't be afraid to create your tribe. Because that's what I did here. Listen, all I did was throw my energy out there into that metaphysical water, and all of y'all showed up, and I couldn't be more grateful. This is an awesome collection of sisters and brothers, an awesome collection of family, an awesome collection of like minded, powerful, beautiful people. So don't be afraid to create your tribe, put your energy out there into that metaphysical water, and allow what's like you to return to you. Lala says, what I've learned is some of us are bonded by blood and some of us are bonded by love. Very true. Very, very, very true. Okay? That's right. Dana says, I'm in a Bud Whist club. And Bid Whist. I think you mean Bid Whist because I ain't never played Bud Whist. I'm in a Bid Whist club and we have a ball every Saturday. That's right. That's right. It's very, you can just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Cast a wide net. Don't be so closed off. Don't be so careful. I know we've all had negative experiences in trying to relate to people in our lives, but I want to encourage you that if you continue to cast that wide net, I can almost guarantee you're going to catch a whole lot of real good fish, and you can always throw the mudfish back if you attract some people, or they just happen to notice your light and notice your energy, and they want to be close because they're vampiric. When you see they ain't no good, you got the power to throw them back. Remember, you control who's in your circle. So if their energy just stinks, if they're just rotten people, throw them back. Throw them back. That's all you got to do. Lady D. Rose Hannah says, this conversation is so needed. We've been taught blood thicker than water, but the blood can be toxic and is literally killing you and stressing you to the point of sickness. Yes, it can. Yep, I knew it had to be bid whist. Girl, I love me some bid whist too. But I like spades. I don't know whether I like spades better. I think I do like spades better because you get to talk more trash at the spade table. Hey, Allison, how are you doing? One of our newest family members. Good to see you. So listen, y'all, that's all I got on that. And I ain't got no more unless y'all got some more to put on it. Because those crown chats, I try to keep them at an hour because it is for a good time and not a long time. And I think we got the point across. And thanks to Christian for coming in and giving us, her experience and what she's gone through and having to put those lines down and really mean no when you say no. Angela says, so true. Date yourself and put yourself out there. Love it. That's right. Date yourself. Listen, if you don't want to go on a date with you, ain't nobody else gonna want to go on no date with you. Enjoy yourself. Spend time loving on you. Leslie says, be prepared for what the consequences may be when you set your boundaries. Stand firm. That's right. 10 toes down, ladies. 10 toes down. Don't back off. Don't start feeling like, well, I don't want them to feel bad. Well, I know if I say no, they going to say this and that about me. DGF 627, you made it in? All right, all right. Dana say you say for your daily therapy. Is this therapy for you, girl? You so crazy. I just thought we was having chats. That's right, Jam. Self love for all. I want us to love each other. Like we can do better. We always can and will do better. Love my dogs too. Thank you so much for the super sticker. You are such a sweetheart. And thank you for supporting the stream. That is super important to me. It means a whole lot. It really does. Don't ever think that that is wasted on me because it is not. Now, y'all, I gotta show you what Delicia got me off of my Amazon wish list. It is so cute. Oh my lord. Now I'm not gonna jump my butt on camera because I have not done anything with my hair. And as y'all saw this weekend, when my hair is on the loose, it's on the loose. Like it's wild. So I'm putting everything in place so I can show y'all what my good sis got me off my Amazon wish list. I am so happy. Y'all are not gonna believe this. It's so cute. I hope the camera does it justice, is what I'm hoping. So this is an anklet. Look at this. It's got like the little jade stones and the little gold pieces are bells, y'all. Can you hear the bells? It's so cute. So I will be wearing this anklet thanks to my sister. If y'all notice, those of you who've seen my wish list, thank you so much, Delicia. That is so awesome of you. Those of you who see my wish on my wish list, um, it's mostly things that help me relax, things that have a quality that, like kind of. I don't want to say Zen, because to be honest, Bubba Sparks ruined that for us talking about Zen Win, but things that have a relaxing or a calming quality, things like the little bells, they calm me, they relax me, and that means so much. And for Delicia, I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. That meant everything. That was so sweet. It was pretty, wasn't it? Oh my god. Oh, you like my nails, girl? I did a whole video when I had left the nail shop so y'all could see them. It was so beautiful. Yes, I like noisy jewelry. I don't know what it is. It's something about hearing that little jingle, jingle, jingle. It's very relaxing. And I need things to help me relax because y'all know I get worked up and I start getting busy. I start doing too many things. And then I'm not able to wind down and sleep when I need to. I'll be up all night. Okay. So, yeah, that was so adorable. Jaja said, show your face. Mm-mm, not today. This is not a strong camera day for you, sis. Thank you so much. Like, oh my God, I saw it. I was like, what is this? Because I had forgot about the wish list momentarily. And then when I saw it, I saw your name on the little card because they always put a little card in there to tell me who sent what. And I was like, oh my God, Delicia picked a beautiful one. That was so beautiful. And I appreciate it so much. I'm gushing, but I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Marva. Yep, y'all know I love my crazy nails. And we got a sister, Tara, that is supposed to be, she's planning to work with me so we can try to do a competition for nail techs and we can find nail techs in various areas. So hopefully we'll be able to pull that event together because I would love to see that come off. Oh, I love y'all for loving my nails. Like I love it. She said, "Thank y'all for showing Queen Yoda some love. She's so deserving." Jaja be messing with me because she know I love Yoda. I love Yoda so much, especially Baby Yoda. She says, "You are always camera ready, Shanitra, because your heart is truly beautiful." Oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Listen, y'all really be having me feeling some type of way. Thanks. Girl, green is my favorite color too. Why do you think like the royal family, everything is green? Y'all got emeralds in y'all royal families emojis. Funny story, Deborah. My youngest daughter, her name is Emerald. That's how much I love the color green. Okay. It's real, real, real. Okay. But listen, y'all, I had fun as usual talking with my family. Christian, thank you again for coming up here to holler at me. That meant everything. Thank you, Delicia, for my beautiful anklet because that was super awesome as well. And thank all of y'all for coming in. Thank you so much for hitting The like button, it was sweet. Wonder Woman Marshall is a sweetheart. She really just she's a heart thief. She says steals hearts around here. Hit that like button if you haven't done it already. Please, 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 and thank you. If you hanging out and you love the content, not just like it, you love the content, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Black Diamond, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, just because. Sis, thank you just because. You are awesome and beautiful, and I love you. Love you guys so much. And for those of you who may want to join channel membership, please make sure that you guys go to the description box below the video. The link for membership is in the description box, and I appreciate it. If you do that, if you want to become a royal family member, we don't want you to miss out on any events because we're going to be constantly having events and doing things to keep us busy. So that way, even if they lock us down or not, we're going to have fun. We're going to still have our outings. If you don't want to miss out on things and you're just not able to, please do not let cost prohibit you. Contact me. Use the contact information that is scrolling on the screen. Either my email, shanitra@philsdaughter.com, or Instagram at Shanitra_royal. Okay? Contact me if you want to become a family member and you're not able to. I will help you. We even have other sisters who have let me know that they want to sponsor somebody. So the next person that needs help, we got your back. If you want to become a member and you're not able to, please do not let cost be a barrier or obstacle to you. Okay? Um, the 2 dates I want you to put on your calendar and remember, movie night is on the 27th. Most likely will be Harlem Nights. JC is reminding you guys to dress up in the theme for the movie. Any one of the characters, or even in the just in that style of dress, we're gonna have some fun with that. The movie will be on Zoom. We'll have the after party on the porch, and on the 29th, we will be having the Royal Talent Fest. Please sign up if you have any talent singing, dancing, corn shucking, pea shelling, spoon playing, hopscotch, double dutch, contortionist, anything, whatever you can do. You're welcome to do it there. It's also going to be held on Zoom, so we don't have to worry about copyright issues. And the vote will take place on the porch as well as the after party. So you guys be ready. She says, yes, dress in your 1920s outfits, okay? That's right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you click all so that you'll get all notifications. Trav says, just don't shoot me in my pinky toe. And I second that motion. Also, if you guys want to be a part of text notifications, use the contact information that is scrolling on the screen to make sure that you reach out and let me know, and I can add your name to text notifications. Okay? So, with that being said, we had a great time. I had a great time. I hope y'all did. Okay? Hope you had a wonderful time. And Black Diamond says, send the corn and peas to me after you shuck and shell, respectively. Okay? Y'all have a great Wednesday. Stay positive, stay encouraged, and most of all, remember to encourage somebody else. I'll talk to y'all again tomorrow on that good front porch where we're going to talk about these celebrities and reality TV stars and get all up in their business and have fun like we are known to do. I love you guys. Have a great afternoon. Bye, y'all.